Hi everybody, it's Sadai, or you can call me Sai for short, and this is going to be my first bourbon video. We're going to be talking about Heaven Hills Bottle and Bond, and it's been on my list for a while, and I literally just found it at Total Wine. I can't say how happy I am, as you can tell, like it's, but let's give it a taste. It's like cinnamon and vanilla. Let's give it a smell. Like alcohol. But let's get a little bit more detailed, and hopefully later on in the video we'll be able to compare our tasting notes with what Heaven Hills description of it is. I wish I was better at this, but in reality I don't really know, so I want to say apple-y, maybe a little caramel. Who knows? Bottle and Bond, but it is aged for more than the 4 years recommended, or maybe not recommended, but 4 years mandatory, but it's 7 years, and very smooth, very nice. I could see why people, say like this is a bottle to get, you know what I'm saying. I also at that same liquor store I also picked up Ezra Brooks limited edition single barrel proof, I think. I'm not sure, maybe just barrel proof, but I'll have that video coming up later. Who knows? I mean, I know it's coming up later, not today, but at a later date, It is very nice, it's I want to say kind of like a light, mid to light caramel color. It's very nice. You can tell it has some age on it, and it's very tasty. Can't complain. I think one of my biggest critiques of bourbon is that it needs to be smooth. Smooth bourbon is always better bourbon in my opinion. I don't think that necessarily comes with age. I think there are some bourbons out there that are absolutely amazing that don't have that much age on it, or if they do have age on it, it's not 7 years. Like I think I was drinking some Lost Monarch by Redwood Empire, and it didn't have that much age on it. It said a minimum of 3 years, but then I looked into it and it was like 4, 7, 11-year bourbons with I think a 3 to 5 year aged rye mixed in, so it's a bourbon rye, and it was some of the smooth stuff I ever had. I literally had to like tell myself, hey, cut it out, calm down. You can't drink this whole bottle tonight. It was that smooth, it was that nice. Then again, it's only 80 proof, so it wasn't like it was some strong stuff. It was, it was apple juice, but it was some tasty apple juice. Gassy. I don't know. I'm going back for another smell because in reality I don't really know, but like I said, at some point during this video we will grab the bottle and see their tasting descriptions of it, because they have what they consider how it's supposed to taste or how they want it to taste, and then everyone's very different. Everyone's taste buds are very different. It's not like I'm going to taste the same thing you're going to taste. We might taste some of the same things like oak and vanilla and stuff like that, but in reality we are going to have different taste buds, and we're going to be looking for different things in a whiskey. So this is just purely how I taste it, how I smell it, not necessarily how everyone smells it. Let's give it another taste before we go get the bottle. got some good stuff. It is very smooth. Let me grab the bottle real quick, and I'll be right back. Here we are. And we're back with the bottle. Some Bonded Heaven Hill, and it's 100 proof. As I think Bonded and Bond usually are about 100 proof. I don't necessarily think that all of them are, but I'm not sure. Maybe that's like the minimum. But we'll find out on this journey. Let me see. This Kentucky bourbon pays tribute to the earliest days of the distillery's history, when in 1939 it released Heaven's Hill Bottle and Bond. The namesake brand quickly became the #1 selling bourbon whiskey in the state of Kentucky. Still today, the craftsmanship poured into this bottle by the same founding family meets exacting standards set forth in the Bottle and Bond Act of 1897. This historic offering reflects on the company's founders' firm belief it takes patience and perseverance, your boy sucks at reading, to make something of great quality. Now, I think, like I said earlier, I think that Bottle and Bond is like a 4-year minimum, and for the first time, I'm learning that it can be aged longer. I just didn't think so, but yeah, it's kind of cool. Family owned since 1935. Heaven Hill Distillery. Okay, that is pretty cool. Like I didn't think it was family owned. A lot of things are owned by Sazerac or MGP made or something like that. Who knows? But and if I said MGP made and that was wrong, put it in the comments, because again, I'm on a bourbon journey, and this bourbon was highly recommended by many bourbon YouTubers and even connoisseurs that I've met at my local liquor store. Granted, they only had 3 bottles of this at the liquor store, and I seen it for the first time online maybe, I want to say Saturday, and today's Monday. So I'm not the only one who thinks this is a great bottle of whiskey. I mean bourbon. Or both. Sorry about that. Again, this is my first video. We're getting all the kinks out right now. If I had to compare it to something, I don't really know just yet, but I want to think about it. I've had very smooth stuff, and I don't want to compare it to Eagle Rare. Eagle Rare is amazing. Let me see. I'll give it one more taste, or a lot more taste considering how much is in the glass. Brown sugar. Wow, the more I taste it, the more I'm getting from it. A lot of people say like different batches, different stuff, but I think this is a good batch in my opinion. Because I've had some other stuff. This, I forgot to mention, was $50 at my local store. I don't know if that's necessarily high or necessarily low, but for $50, I think it was pretty good. I paid $50 for some Eagle Rare 10-year, but then again, I already had 2 bottles of that. So, and then the first start, I think I paid $41 for the Eagle Rare, but we're talking about Heaven Hill's Bottle and Bond. I'd love to try some more Heaven Hill products, whatever they may be. I have to look into it. I'd love to see what else this distillery makes. If I could. Matter of fact, let me grab my phone, or at least the phone that I'm not recording this video with. Let's see. There's a little bit of the bourbon collection right there. I gotta put up some more shelves. Let's see what other things does Heaven Hill make, because if Heaven Hill makes more things that are anywhere near the quality of this, then we should definitely be buying more Heaven Hill products here at the house. As Google loads up here. Okay. Oh wow, I didn't even know. I actually do have a different Heaven Hill product. McKenna 10-year, which I didn't know was theirs. I think that's a delicious Heaven Hill product. Heaven Hill Heritage Collection. Maybe we'll give that a try. Bernheim Original Wheat Whiskey. I think I've seen this at the liquor store. I've never grabbed it. I didn't know it was a Heaven Hill product. And it's a wheat whiskey. I remember I had a pretty cheap wheat whiskey, but it was good. It was Rebel. And I did see a Rebel 10-year at the store, and I'm thinking I should have done it. Oh, Evan Williams. Larceny. Wow. Barrel proof larceny. Maybe I should be getting that at some point. Old Fitzgerald. Wow, they make a lot of stuff that I really want to try. Elijah Craig small batch. Wow. Okay. Alright. Barrel proof Elijah Craig. All the Elijah Craigs. I don't know why I keep differentiating them. But this is amazing. I didn't know they made so many wonderful brands. I have a list on my Total Wines, like a wish list on my Total Wines thing, but now that I know that this wonderful brand makes a bunch of other wonderful whiskeys and bourbons, and rye bourbons, and everything in between, I think it's a get. I think this is a well-made pickup, and I'm very happy I grabbed it. I think in the future, I wouldn't mind having an extra bottle to keep in backup, because this might be a go-to. You know, that's what I did with the Eagle Rare. I found it, I drank a little bit of it, and then I was so scared to keep drinking it because I was like, I might never find this thing again. And I found it again. I bought another one. Now that first bottle is you know, whenever I feel feisty, whenever I really want to drink something nice, I'll hit the Eagle Rare. I wouldn't mind getting into, you know, $80, $90 bottles, but from my experience, I've had some of the best bottles have been like in between 60s. Babbling earlier about comparing it to Eagle Rare, but I just don't think it's on the same level necessarily. Not to say that it's very far off. I think it's more like right there almost. Like, you know, like if Eagle Rare was like a 50, this thing would be like a 48 in my weird ranking scale. Maybe 47, but let's give it one more try and see. Ooh. That could have been dangerous. Okay, maybe like a 49 to the 50. This is really good stuff. If I had to really pick, like, which one I'd compare it to, let's say, on the shelf, probably none of those. Those are really high proofs. I think Four Roses is right around the same proof, but to me, Four Roses is very, 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 very smooth, like drinking juice almost. I don't know what they're doing to it, and I don't think it aged as long either. But thanks for watching, guys. If you can like and subscribe, that'd be great. Again, this is Sadai, but you can call me Sai for short. Thanks.